All right, on to the capital.
Verdant wind.
Hopefully.
Heartstring moon. The golden scheme.
What are you up to, Claude?
Claude leverages his victory at the Battle of Granda to secure reinforcements from Alliance lords. Meanwhile, the Imperial Army continues to tighten its defenses at Fort Merceus in anticipation of an attack on the Imperial capital.
Okay, so Fort Merceus first, I presume. Alright. Let's see what's up for this month.
Our objective is Enbar, the Imperial capital, but our greatest obstacle lies before that.
Fort Merceus. You know, just thinking about it, it's kind of funny that technically we start and end each month in Imperial territory, and then we march all the way back to the monastery before coming all the way back out. Just find that humorous. But anyways.
And what's that?
Fort Merceus. If we can't pass through, we won't be able to reach Enbar.
Right. I wonder who's waiting for us there.
Fort Merceus, the impregnable fortress, or so it's called.
Ah, good me. What's the line? Give me 20 good men and I'll impregnate the bitch.
If I recall correctly, it's
I
sometimes
don't remember.
referred to as the
That might be
stubborn
mixing
old
up two
general.
lines. I wonder if Hubert will be there for she. Oh, no, I think he's more likely to go out with Edelgard.
It is a massive fortress that was constructed to protect the Imperial capital.
The Imperial army we defeated has withdrawn to Enbar.
And obviously we can't just go around it, because then they could come out and flank us, of course, when we're engaged with the capital.
Fort Merceus should be short on soldiers for now.
Oh, that's good. We should attack quickly. We should be we should be careful.
It would be best to take it before enemy reinforcements arrive. Still, there's a reason it's been called impregnable.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't require that many men to guard a fortress. Just enough to keep the ramparts manned.
The only real question is what our fearless leader intends to do.
Once those arrows are coming down on you.
Sorry for the delay, everyone. Those mewling lords kept me from leaving for quite some time.
So, were you able to secure additional reinforcements?
It's gonna have to wait until next month.
Damn.
Doesn't look like they can afford to keep supporting us at present.
Well, you heard him. So much for attacking quickly.
Then what should we do about Fort Merceus? Do you plan on waiting around?
Siege.
No, if we wait until next month, the enemy will have bolstered their defenses. That said, the prevailing theory is that you need triple your enemy's forces to take a fortress with a frontal assault.
Is that actually I mean, that sounds right. You need a lot more. I mean, taking fortresses. There's a reason castles were built. But I wonder if that number is correct, as a general rule of thumb.
Right. That's what we were taught at the academy. And this is Fort Merceus we're talking about. It's renowned for its strong defenses.
So should we double that?
Our current army isn't nearly strong enough. What to do?
Could we go through the Sally Gate?
Whatever you do, just don't ask us to scale those huge walls. We'd end up dead when they hurl rocks down at us.
Yeah, no thanks. If only someone would open up the gates for us from the inside.
That would work too. Yeah. Though, Hilda, I don't think those huge rocks would hurt you.
Unfortunately, we don't have any spies in there. Wait a minute.
Do we?
I've got it. We sneak in, stir up confusion, and open the gates ourselves to let our allies in.
Okay, how?
Right, that's
Through the
what I was
Sally
saying
Gate?
all along.
Of course it was, Hilda.
Right.
You two make quite the
Nice one,
team.
Hilda. But how do you propose we go about sneaking in?
Claude coming up with a plan, and Hilda taking credit for it.
Disguises? If we dress up like Imperial soldiers, maybe they'll think we're allies and let us
No
in.
way that'll work.
Do you really think they'd just open the gates for us? I'd be pretty dumbfounded if that worked.
As would I.
No, she's on to something. It's a good idea, Hilda. We just need
Claude,
to refine it a bit, and we'll
don't
be in there
encourage her.
before we know it.
Actually, do. I love her ideas like that.
Really? Go me!
And her excitement and enthusiasm.
What is your definition of refining the idea? I know your go-to strategy is nausea-inducing poison, but...
It has come up more than once, I think.
Oh, I maybe ate too much. My stomach hurts.
Now, Raphael.
Raphael,
Just
why
eat it
are you
off.
eating meat during a war council?
So, fearless leader, I'm guessing you're going to keep the crucial parts of your scheme under wraps until the time comes, aren't you?
At least tell me.
You know me so well, Judith. Whether we like it or not, this war puts a damper on all of our spirits. What's wrong with trying to have a little fun every now and again? Just leave the details to me.
Seriously, tell me. Don't you do that, Claude? God damn it. Well, it's probably for the best if he tells me. Then... Oh, Lysithea. The plan obviously wouldn't work.
Thank you for helping me with my training again today, Professor.
Of course, Lysithea.
I'm gonna keep at it for a while longer, so you go on ahead.
Is this our A support? You should get some rest.
I can't. Not when I'm right on the cusp of using my power to greater potential.
Oh, Lysithea, your power is already too great.
Surely you yourself are tired. Just don't worry about me, okay?
I do worry, though, Lysithea. Especially with all those cryptic... Oh, fuck. I was gonna say those cryptic hints you keep dropping, but I think that collapse is less cryptic.
I'm sorry, Professor. It was careless of me to continue, despite how fatigued I clearly was.
Yes, you need to take care of yourself. Are we gonna finally learn, at least from Violet's point of view, Lysithea's full story?
I probably should have listened to you. Now I've made a mess of things.
Yes, listen to teacher.
I can't help but feel the need to rush in all things constantly. You get that way when you realize you haven't got much time.
God damn it, Lysithea, don't say that. What do you mean? Don't know. I'm too scared. I mean, I already kind of know what's up, but I don't want to hear it from her. I don't want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
I believe I've mentioned that House Ordelia was, at one time, being controlled by people from the Empire.
Yes, and they experimented on you. We'll get revenge, don't worry.
During that time, strange people, mages perhaps, came and performed rituals on all the youth within my family. With the Empire monitoring our every move, my parents could do nothing but watch in horror as all of this unfolded.
Fucking bastards.
One after another, the children died, until the only one left was me.
Their quote-unquote success.
You know, my hair wasn't always this color.
Oh shit. You know, probably should have seen that coming. Usually, white hair is and stuff like this is a sign of, especially in mages, is a sign of power and something happened to them.
During their experiments, they'd been doing things with my blood. One morning, I awoke like this. A shock of white hair. All trace of pigment gone.
What color was it before, I wonder? Looks lovely anyways, though, Lysithea.
Upon seeing me, the mages were delighted. They realized that their experiments had finally succeeded.
Wanna help me blow them up? We can use that magic that, they help strengthen.
Sure enough, they ran a test and saw that two crests coexisted within me.
Oh, and she's even, telling me of her own free will.
Losing pigment from my hair wasn't the only loss.
God damn it, I don't want to hear it.
The mages informed me that my lifespan was now greatly shortened.
Fuck. How much time do you got?
5 more years at most.
God
Perhaps less.
damn it. use your magic to increase your lifespan, or maybe killing those mages. Fuck.
Shortly thereafter, the mages lost interest in me, and we never saw them in the Ordelia household again.
Pieces of shit. I mean, it's probably for the best, but fucking bastards.
Since all that, our family has been in decline. It's challenging now even to govern our territory.
So she needs to accomplish all she can in the time she has left.
After all my mother
What a lovely way to start this
I
month.
at least want them to have peace as they grow older.
Oh. Can't imagine what they're going through.
That is all I wish for, but I haven't much time to ensure it comes to pass.
Well, I would say too soon to give up. I don't know. It's probably for the best that she's come to terms with her situation. Unless you have a realistic idea, Byleth.
It's not like what's been done to me can be undone.
Let's try to find a way to undo it.
Professor,
Oh, Lysithea.
the only way I can conceive of would be to remove my crest somehow.
Is that possible?
But I don't know if that's even remotely possible. Even if it were,
What would happen? If anyone knows, it would probably be Rhea.
I wouldn't be of much use to you and the others without my crest.
Nonsense. Now, besides, I'd rather you live than be the most powerful being in the universe. Find a way. God, I'm worried, but part of me really wants to hope.
You sound
But
resolved.
the other part of me doesn't want to get my hopes up.
Resolved to bolster my own.
God damn it, Lysithea.
Thank you, Professor.
Duh. Oh, she is lovely. It'd be really weird if I recruited her into the Empire. Wonder if that changed anyhow. I wonder if she has any supports with Edelgard. I gotta know. There's gotta be some interesting supports there, considering her history with the Empire. Hopefully I remember. I'm sure you guys will remind me, though, when the time comes. Alright. Well, since we've, already started, I wonder if we should just continue with these supports. Of course, going about our daily business will increase the number of supports we have. At least between Byleth and others. Now we'll do these now. Lawrence. And Marianne.
Tell me, Marianne, do you have a love of flowers?
Does she?
Well, I don't dislike them.
Of course, animals are where you really get to her heart.
I've happened upon a spot that's just teeming with splendid blossoms. Would you like me to show you?
Hey, Lawrence, are you hitting on Marianne? Or are you just being kind? I'm not entirely sure with you. I can never be positive.
I think I would rather stay. It would be for the best if you kept your distance from me.
Yeah, it's, being a C rank, of course. It's gonna be like that still.
Well, perhaps I could pick a few of the nicest and present them to you.
It's been a while since I've had her support with Florence. I forget what the last two were like. But yeah, that'd be lovely.
With a beautiful bouquet in your arms, your magnificence would rival even that of the goddess.
Well, Sothis is pretty great, but she'd come pretty damn close.
I would never compare myself to the beauty of the goddess.
And Sothis is pretty great.
I see. Well, I don't mind. Oh, that is a lovely handkerchief you've got there. Did you know that a handkerchief reflects the sensitivity of its owner? Yours tells me you have quite a refined sensibility.
See, I'm really honestly not sure if he's trying to come onto her or if it's just Lawrence being Lawrence. Are those two things really that different?
If you only applied yourself a little more to the rest of your ensemble, there is no doubt in my mind.
I think it's, yeah. Yeah.
If you admire my handkerchief so much, you may have it.
Oh, and rejected.
No, please, that is not what I meant.
Marion is having none of your shit, Lawrence.
It was a gift from my adoptive father. I didn't choose it for myself.
Oh, Marianne. Lawrence, she's dealing with some heavy shit. Some heavy burdens. So, perhaps it's best to back off for now.
I'm sure I don't share his refined sensibilities, though, considering how little he and I have in common.
Do you not like your adopted father? I never really got the sense that you, disliked him. Not like Bernie's father, at least.
I have to go.
But, then again, I really don't know all that much about him.
Such beauty. And yet...
She's dealing with some heavy, with a heavy burden. Even though it's built upon a lie. Well, I'm actually sure not how much, about the Beast Crest, the original owner. I'm not sure about him as a lie. But, Marianne will not bring disaster.
With just a little polish, she'd be a marvel. If only she'd put in some effort.
God damn it, Lauren. I'll forgive you because you don't know the situation.
I wonder. Indeed, I shall make it my mission to awaken her beauty.
This should prove interesting.
There is nothing that I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, cannot do.
Have I never heard your middle name before? Oh, I guess good luck, for what it's worth. Should prove interesting at the very least. Sylvain.
I just wanted to say that I've been watching and I'm really impressed by how hard you work. Very dedicated for someone so young.
Shush now, Sylvain, you have Dorothea.
Oh, thank you.
I really admire your everything. But you know, everybody needs to relax now and then. I was wondering if maybe you and me could...
Oh?
I'm quite busy. I should get going. Bye.
Rejected.
That was
but don't worry,
difficult to watch.
You have Dorothea. I'll make sure of it. Actually, I think I already have.
Lawrence, ever since you started hanging around, I've had no luck. Usually, if I show a girl I'm mature, noble, and interested, she's an easy catch.
Your logic is sound, I will admit, but your results are less than entirely convincing.
Well, he's got you there, Sylvain.
Honestly, all this talk of maturity and experience from a shallow person like you is rather laughable.
Shallow? What? Like your nobleness as some properly cultured man of the world?
I always forget, Sylvain, were you originally Empire or Kingdom? I saw you so early on that I never really got a sense for it.
Naturally, my bearing is as elegant and refined as silk. Observe. You seem to be deep in thought. Is there something on your mind?
It's the same lady.
Please, allow me to lend you my ear. I will gladly shoulder any of your burdens.
How is she gonna respond? A, with a slap. B, running off screaming. Or C, with a headbutt.
Oh, thank you. But it's not something I really want to talk about.
Definitely not the same person. Though they look similar. At least the same palette.
Harsh. Even the slightest worry, I would have been happy to listen.
That wasn't very harsh at all, Lawrence. You got off pretty easy.
Why, yes. Your silky bearing was quite impressive. You're always going on about nobility, but that's no way to win a woman.
Unless, I guess, they're a noble woman.
Your problem, and I may have told you this before, at least twice, your problem is you're pretentious.
He's right.
That's rich coming from you.
It's also fair.
Your bearing is so flippant that you utterly fail to gain a lady's trust. How can you not see that?
They both correctly identify each other's faults, I think.
All I'm failing to see is you getting a girl's attention.
Now, if only they had listened to each other.
How dare you?
Listen, I'm sorry. That was mean. And you're probably right about me not being serious enough.
Dorothea will shape you up, don't worry.
I will concede. I feel the same. Enough at least to keep your advice at the back of my mind. I was a touch too stubborn.
Good on you both.
It's the same in battle, isn't it? If you don't bend a little, you fail.
Even so?
Yeah, with that being said...
Back to fighting.
I will outclass you, Sylvain.
Rivals in love.
Bring it on, Lawrence.
And I guess we'll never see them succeed. At least not in their own supports. But don't worry. I'm not sure who I would get, who I would pair Lawrence with. But, Sylvain, you two are good to go. Leone. Ooh, and Raphael. And Sylvain. I mean, Seteth. We'll do, Raphael.
Hey, writing to your sister again?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You bet! Gotta reply to these things as soon as they come in.
You had one last week, too. It's great to see you're both so good about staying in touch.
Yeah, it is.
It's especially important when there's a war going on.
That's true. We should all be more like Raphael.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. My sister wrote to say how much she loved the painting supplies you sent.
Aw.
Good. I'm glad gathering those pigments paid off.
Hope she puts them to good use and enjoys them.
You even made her a brush. I really appreciate you doing all that for her.
That sounds difficult.
I was fascinated with painting at that age.
Really? I mean, painting is a crucial skill of a swordsman, or a warrior in general, I guess. Be able to see a landscape for 5 seconds, turn around, and then paint it.
I was a pretty artistic kid, if you can believe it.
You can
Not
add
lot
a
of time
rainbow.
for it when you're hungry, though.
Sounds like you had a pretty tough time growing up too, huh?
Well, she did grow up in some sort of small village.
I guess so. We never thought of it that way. But it's true that children in my village don't usually get to choose their futures.
And that's pretty common for this time and age. Or at least the time and age that this is based off of.
Any one of us could have had the talent for artistic genius and never even noticed. I was one of the lucky ones. I only got to follow my passion thanks to my father and all the other folks.
I'm glad you're here, though.
That's why, once I come into my own, the first thing I'll do is head back there and help the other kids.
Damn. That's great.
Oh, wow. It's like all the kids in your village are counting on you.
Yes, it is.
No need to exaggerate it.
Well.
Besides, it's not like I'm unique. You're working hard for your sister's future, aren't you?
That he is.
Yeah. It's like me and you are both carrying big weights.
But who better to carry a big weight like that than Raphael of all people? That's why he has to eat so much.
We should try sharing the weight with each other. You know, lighten both of our loads.
Huh?
If we share our problems, then we only got to carry half the weight, right? It works out for everybody.
Wow, Raphael. I'm almost surprised you, well, I'm not. I'm not surprised at all, I guess.
It's probably a good thing you didn't try to take on your family's business.
Well, yeah, probably.
If you take half of my burden and I take half of yours, the total's still the same.
Yeah, but you see, that's only if it's addition and subtraction. But her taking on, when you take on each other's, you also have to multiply it by half.
Nah, that doesn't sound right. Everything's lighter when you don't gotta carry it alone.
On second thought, you might be right.
That's nice, though. This is sweet.
With the right attitude and the right partner to share the burden, maybe it is only half the weight.
Damn straight.
Now you're getting it. It's a waste of energy to struggle alone when there's someone who can help you.
Trust Raphael's math. He's a certified genius. At least in this.
That's true. And I do hate waste, as you well know. So when it comes to working toward the future you're after, you know I won't fall short.
Great! And you should never fall short on sharing a big meal with me, too.
Definitely don't do that.
Deal.
That's great. I wonder if they have a shared ending. They probably do. We'll save Seteth. Annette. And Lysithea.
Hi, Lysithea! When are you gonna teach me magic? Is now good?
No better teacher. She is adorable, though.
Why do I have to?
Thanks, Lysithea.
Why? Because you're way better at it than me, silly.
Annette's not too ashamed to admit it.
Is that so? I thought you were something of an honor student at the School of Sorcery.
Even if that's true, you're Lysithea.
Well, sure, but I wouldn't say I've got any kind of natural talent for it. I'm gonna have to try very hard to become as good of a mage as you are.
I don't think anyone can become as good a mage as Lysithea can.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you implying that I don't work hard too?
Uh-oh.
If you think my skills are inherent, you are sorely mistaken.
Well.
No, I wasn't saying that at all. Everyone knows how hard you work.
You do work very hard.
I just
Too
meant
hard,
that
in
if
fact.
I want to be as good as you, I'll have to work really incredibly hard.
And what is it you want to learn about?
Oh, so you'll teach me? Thank you so much. Actually...
I like how flustered she is.
Oh, I get it now. I never thought about it that way
What did you teach
before.
her? Damn it.
Look at how quickly you're picking this up. You're clearly very skilled already.
I bet she is. I'll learn more about Annette in a later playthrough, of course. But,
Don't be silly. You're just that good of a teacher. Your way of looking at the world is so fundamentally different from mine.
You did teach Cyril how to read, didn't you?
Do you insist on taking the conversation in that direction?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that. There I go, saying the wrong thing again.
Oh my.
It's fine. Let's just drop it. A bit more self-confidence would go a long way for you, Annette.
Huh?
That's all I've got for you today. I need to get going now. Lots to do.
Well. You got this, Annette.
Oh, I'm so sorry to take up your time. Thanks again for teaching me.
Very flustered. Whatever happened to Gilbert? Did I not recruit him? Or did he die? Because he's her father, right? Yeah. Or at least he is a relative of hers. If I'm remembering correctly. Raphael. Ooh. Final Raphael and Lysithea.
Where is that darn ladder?
Oh?
Need help with something, Lysithea?
Could you get on her? Could you get on your shoulders and get a book?
I the ladder anywhere, and I needed to check out the books up on that top shelf.
Good thing we have someone very tall and big.
Want me to just grab one for you?
And no, in 3, 2, 1.
No, I need to be able to dig around myself.
Oh, Lysithea, with... Sometimes maybe you should just accept the help, especially you don't have the time to worry about these things.
You could sit on my shoulders instead. Up you go.
Yes, it's happening.
Hang on a sec.
No, it's happening. It's happening, Lysithea.
I hope
Damn it.
nobody saw
God,
that.
I wanted to see it so bad.
Anyway, thank you. That was helpful. I can't believe how many fantastic books were hidden just out of reach up there. Thanks for being so patient while I rummaged.
Oh, I really wish I could have seen it.
No
I'm sure there's
problem at
fan
all.
art of it somewhere.
It was my pleasure.
If not, there should be.
Hey, Raphael. You're always extra nice to me.
It's Raphael, of course he is.
Is it because I remind you of your sister Maya?
Yeah, I can't help but think about her whenever I see you around. We lost our parents when she was still real little, so she never had adults around to do stuff for her.
So you've always been there to help. Like a good big brother.
That's probably why she grew up to be the kind of kid who wants to do everything on her own.
Lysithea is just like that.
That's certainly something I can relate to.
I keep telling her that it's okay to rely on her big bro a little bit.
Just a little.
Like when there's stuff she can't do because she's too small. She just needs to ask someone bigger to do it. I told her that she could help me when I'm having trouble with stuff too. Then we would be even.
Smart.
Young or old, we can all help one another out. We each have our strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. There you go, Lysithea.
Receiving help and providing help in return. It sounds so simple, really.
For example, Raphael's strength being tall, big, and strong. Your weakness being small and little. Though, you could also vaporize Raphael on the spot if you really wanted to.
It is simple! I knew you'd get it.
I do. And I hope you understand that you can come to me for help too, Raphael.
Yes.
I can't be the only one receiving aid. It makes me feel incompetent and like a kid. I hate that.
You know, considering her situation, it really makes sense that she felt the need to be grown up. Though it's a real tragedy. Because she should cherish those years.
Alright then. You can help me clean up my room.
I bet it's a disaster knowing you.
Perhaps.
I'll help you on that front, but I've got some rules on how to keep things tidy. You'll need to listen up.
Yes.
If you could help with the actual tidying, that would probably be better. No need to bother with rules.
No, Raphael. It's a package deal.
I don't really do so good with remembering the complicated stuff. Oh! I got an idea. It would be even better if you could just come by and tidy up from now on.
Lysithea as your personal maid. Lysithea, you've gotten into more than you bargained for.
If you keep helping me, then I can help you whenever you need it. No guilt.
But there's using the old noggin again, Raphael. Smart.
Whenever I need it, huh? How long does that offer hold?
Forever.
From now on. Like for always. I don't know what's so difficult to understand.
I love Raphael's simplicity.
For always sounds nice. I'm fine with that.
There we go. It's a shame. Every time there's an A support, they're always so lovely, but then it's so sad that they're over and there's no more between them. Alright, we just have the two left. Leonie and Seteth.
Hello again, Seteth. Oh, full basket. Big catch?
Right, she caught him fishing.
Indeed. Thanks to you, I now know all about the proper use of bait.
That's right, I think he forgot to use bait last time.
Even so, that's quite the haul.
Yeah, this river, this lake pond thing, it's been good to me.
I have developed a few tricks of my own as well. In my enthusiasm, I may have gotten a little greedy.
Well, I'm sure Flame will be very happy.
Oh, yeah?
Once I started to catch fish, I began to pay very close attention to the number I had caught.
Oh.
I hear it is not uncommon for one to become a little preoccupied with that sort of thing.
Right.
And when I recalled the prospect of having what I caught cooked for me, the challenge was too tempting to ignore.
Where are you going with this?
But alas, it seems I have gotten a little more preoccupied than is appropriate for my age.
How many did you catch, Seth?
Well, that's only natural. Seeing what you've already got just makes you curious how far you can take it.
Of course, he's probably doing it for Flame. Like the, nice guy he is.
It has made fishing an even richer experience for me. And for that, I must thank you.
Don't mention it. Actually, I should thank you too.
Oh?
Oh?
Me and Seth are on the same wavelength, I guess.
Yeah. Used to be, I only ever fished for food.
Oh, right.
Lately, though, I've been coming here just to relax.
I know, it is. I mean, like I probably said before, I prefer to be on a boat when doing it, but,
I do still eat the fish, of course, but I appreciate fishing in a whole new way now.
That's good. It's even better if you're with someone on a cool, crisp morning. You know, just the sound of nature.
It seems we have both made worthwhile discoveries. So which is it today? Hunger or relaxation?
Or both. You know, part of me is surprised there's fish in this little pond. Gotta be artificial. Who supplies them?
I'd only planned to take it easy, but seeing all you've caught has definitely made me hungry.
Or maybe at some point, someone, you know, stocked the pond, and now they self-replicate.
I had planned to bring all of them to you regardless. Take as many as you please.
Of course. And the rest will go to Flame.
Hey, thanks. In that case, why don't we eat together? You can leave all the cooking to me.
That sounds lovely. Well then, unfortunately that is all for now. You know, I never really do seminar. Perhaps I should sometime. But for today, ooh, golden fish. An choir festival. And we have a rare monster sighting. Granted, if it's only a rare monster sighting this month, maybe I'll just skip the side quest combat. Well, regardless, you know, yeah, regardless, the first thing I should always do is the normal month. Of course, I should also note that Raphael's ready. Oh, he only needs 2 more experience to max this out. Alright, let's explore. What do we have? Supply run. That's it. Simple enough. But first, we're going to take care. Oh, hey, Lawrence.
Fort Mercius is old and strong. Its reputation for durability is equal to that of Aryan Road.
Aryan Road, huh?
Are we really going to leave this to Claude? With a plan concocted by Hilda of all people?
Hey now. That combination is dangerously effective. If, nonsensical. But it's why it works so well. But I'm sure I know what he wants to hear. I'm uneasy too.
I thought you might be, with how secretively that man devises his schemes.
I mean, I have faith it'll work.
Let us hope the end result is not too outlandish.
I'm hoping it's at least a little outlandish. Also, Felix is here.
Serious. My relationship with the Boar Prince began even before I was born.
Oh, yeah.
He was always by my side. You might even say that, at one time, we were best friends.
Sorry, Felix. What happened?
I couldn't fathom the depth of his hatred for the Empire. So much anguish.
It's a shame he had to die like that.
Could I have saved him? Could I have stopped him?
No, Felix. If you had been with him, you would have died too. Don't think about it. Alright. Ooh, a brawling tournament. Well, we know who's going there. Probably. Interesting that Claude isn't allowed to do it. But yeah, Raphael, we'll send you in. Let's see this. Hopefully it works out for you.
That's another one.
Way to go. Luckily, we always attack first, so no matter what, damn it, he's fast. Let's see. 32 damage, we should be fine. Ooh, that was close. But we got it. Yeah, restore. Go for it. Damn
no
it.
chance.
Too fast. Come on, someone slow, please. Yes. But he has a lot of HP. 26. Not enough. Yes. Thank you for missing, buddy.
No chance.
Let's just hope he can get the last one. Fuck. Hopefully he misses. At least one of his shots. God damn it. But who would be a better choice? Who's even allowed? Oh, Catherine could do it. Though, do I have items for... Nah, I just have one speed wing and a bunch of items I should really use. But for now, we'll have Catherine do it. Doesn't have the HP, but she has the speed. Oh, but she doesn't have the strength. Maybe I should just go back. On the other hand, she's so fast that most of them have been missing.
Fighting is what I do.
So maybe she will make it. As long as she's able to deal enough damage quickly enough. Uh-oh. Yeah, it wasn't an option. Alright, I have one more idea that I'm hopeful about. Raphael. You can store that. Speedwing. There we go. Oh, and while you're at it, you want to use an energy drop as well. You're already pretty strong, though. All right. We have Raphael with the Speedwing. This time, let's see if it works. Good job, Raphael. Good start. It's definitely proven effective so far. It's still too fast, though. We'll see. Maybe one of his shots will miss.
Sorry, it's gotta be like this.
Bastard. It's the quarters. But we still have 2 heals left. That's better than we did last time, I think. So that's a good sign. Ugh, 29 damage, though. Yikes. Fuck. Maybe with strength as well. Alright, we're gonna use up these items finally. So we're giving, I've already done a little bit of analysis. So Dorothea is weak in, strength. Which, if she's gonna be a Mortal Savant, is at least somewhat important, I think. So we're giving her these. Damn it. Okay, that makes her strength 22, which is better. Now, as for speed, both Hilda and Raphael are lacking. But I think Raphael, it's more important for him. Because that's the whole point of his class, is to be fast, or to get the 4 times to be brave. So with that in mind, he gets the Speedwing. And we're also going to give him a giant tortoise shell. I think I can call that part. No. Let's give him one more. We're giving him the ambrosia as well. Dorothea, being involved in the melee she is, needs, actually no, she has 2 things going for her, I think. Right, so we want Charm for her, and then Hexblade just as a magic attack. But yeah, Charm is what she needs. All the charm she can get. She has plenty already, but she needs more. Now that I've force-fed her a bunch of golden apples, that's better. What the hell, let's just give you an HP. No. You know who's lacking in HP? No, she's not, never mind. I was gonna say Hilda, but she really isn't. Byleth kinda is. No, Dorothea is. Now, as for our resistance items, Hilda, you have unnaturally low, well, not unnaturally, but you have a low resistance, which you help overcome with the Hexlock shield, but isn't enough. So you're at 14 right now. I'm going to use all of those items on you to make our tank even more tanky. You should be invincible, truly. Alrighty. Here she goes. And now with the Hexlock, that's a solid 19, which is respectable. And we just increased Hilda's dexterity, so hopefully she can actually hit things better, more reliably now. Let's see, as for movement, should be someone who who's never gonna get a horse, like Byleth. Maybe it will be Byleth. Yep. We're giving Byleth the shoes. Come on, Raphael. You got this. Fuck yes. That was apparently enough for him to make it through to the end, stat-wise. You got your Silver Gauntlets Plus. We're so close to A+ Professor rank. I don't think it's possible to get to S rank, though. Not at this rate, at least. I mean, we only have so many chapters left.